It's Nostalgia Land. With your hosts, Matthew, Trey, and Tyler.
Let's go.
My name's Forrest Gump.
It's the Muppet Show with our very special guest star, G.I. Joe.
I swear, two episodes I want to do. One, I want to get like a professional Muppet puppet of myself, and
Of course you do.
host the show through Muppetization. Through
Muppetization.
Yeah, through Muppet. I'm going to say it's like smurfing. It's the new verb. I'm going to Muppet. I'm going to Muppet myself on the show. And then the next one is I want to host the show where I have my mic. I got my setup right, and I get a long enough XLR cable or mic cable, and I just kind of hide myself somewhere in my house, and you guys just have to guess where the hell I am. Oh, and on that note, welcome back to another episode of Nostalgia Land. Thank you for joining us. Man, today we're talking about an easy one. Great movie, easy to watch, super fun, super into America as the savior of the world. This movie's Team America before Team America was Team America. It's Independence Day. Thank you for reading that title with Willie Smith and Willie Smith, Bill Pullman, Jeff Goldblum, Mary McDonnell, Judd Hirsch, Robert Loggia, who was fantastic, Harvey Feinstein, who has a very small part in this, but he is fantastic. He hits it right. And of course, Randy Quaid, the real hero of this movie, the guinea pig, honestly. He's the canary in the coal mine for this situation. Right.
And then God bless Vivica A. Fox for giving us gratuitous booty shots.
Oh yeah, this was 96.
96, yeah.
So I was, I think I was just being seven or eight, but I remember watching this. I don't think I saw it in theaters. I definitely saw it like on a TBS Superstation rerun and maybe the VHS at your house. I'm pretty sure, but
I wouldn't doubt it.
That was some gratuitous booty in that. You gotta watch it.
Because according to this movie, you cannot be a NASA astronaut if you are married to a stripper.
These were 96 rules. Nowadays, you could be married to whatever you want and still go into space. I don't think they hold that against you anymore.
They'd rather you go into space.
They'd rather you just go off planet. That's what they want. But also, we got to mention Ross Bagley in this, who played Dylan, the little boy for Will Smith and Vivica. Sorry. And he was also Buckwheat in The Little Rascals. He was Otay.
Oh,
I was hoping, I was like, man, are they gonna make him say some kind of like okay or like yes or something like that? Give it a little like yay. They don't give anything. Oh man, before we jump in though, would love to hear from you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, jump in, give us suggestions, tell us about your favorite stuff. Send us an email. I want to start doing nostalgia stories, things that only could have happened in the 90s or 80s because of the limit of technology. There's that great what's his name? He's a comedian on Instagram who tells stories about his growing up in his super fundamentalist church. And he goes, and it was the 90s. And he just has these great stories where it's like, yeah, that was an issue because we didn't have cell phones. Mm-hmm. We didn't have high-speed internet. There wasn't something there. So if you got a story like that, if something happened, something that reminds you is like, yeah, that was just the 90s.
It was the 90s.
Send it in nostalgialandpodcast@gmail.com. Again, nostalgialandpodcast@gmail.com. No dots, no hyphens, nothing. Just all one big old word. And that's what Gmail gave me. So, like I say, let's jump in.
We are doing Independence Day because it is the 250th birthday of the United States. I'm decked out, in the patriotic.
Ring.
Yeah, we got 4th of July coming up in just a day or two here.
Sing. Martina. We got Martina.
Yeah.
She's on the radio. I've heard Martina, Toby Keith. Sorry, not Smith. Who's Toby Smith? Toby
I don't
Keith.
know.
Toby Keith. Martina, and then that song from Dixie Chicks. It's Cold Day in July. I've heard all 3 of those songs today.
Ad nauseum?
At the liquor store, but
yes. So you were nauseous.
I was cruising for some boozing. And I have to say, discovered recently flavored Jameson that I'm not terribly ashamed to say I like it, and it's pretty good. It's real easy.
Unfortunately for the rest of us, he really likes it.
I really like it. So this show is just starts slurring through it. I'd be like, I had to get in the spirit of Randy Quaid. That's what I was. I was trying to
get on the level, as they say.
Yes, on the level where he's at. I don't want to, you don't want to be a party pooper, but you certainly don't want to poop at the party. So you just want to be right there on where everybody else is. Where did you watch this? I watched this on Tubi and Disney Plus. Where'd you find it?
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus, yeah. It's out there. I think everybody is down with it because honestly, it was an easy watch. It was easy to be like, it's over. Let's go back, roll it again. This is fun.
It is a lot worse than I remember it. I think it's the Will Smith aspect for me now. Like he has been tainted as a person and as an actor through some of his own actions. But no, that's really, I'm just kidding about that. But it's more Will Smith's character and the humor of the 90s, the stupid one-liners that are very childish.
Yes.
That now I'm like, okay, we could have done without you doing that and saying that.
It was like every single one of his lines, and I said this to my wife, it was like every single one of those lines from Will Smith was like, okay, what are we going to put on the t-shirt? And he's like, welcome to Earth.
Yeah.
And just starts beating out, punches an alien. What's the other one said? I got to get me one of these. And that could also be on a shirt. How I like to make an entrance. That's another one. And it was just every one of his lines. And that's actually something I complained about recently, rewatching The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the animated cartoon from Disney, is every one of Kevin Kline's lines in that movie is just a quip. It's like, it's just get over yourself, dude.
Yeah.
It's
You're not that funny, man.
This isn't that funny where he's like, he's like, Achilles, healed. Achilles is the name of his horse, and he tells the horse to sit down and stuff like that. He's like, oh, so sorry, Captain. Didn't realize my horse could sit on things. And you take me out of the moment. And that's what it takes you out of the moment. But I think to this film's credit, being a mid-90s film, it has enough of a gritty darkness to it that it could be taken seriously. Because really shortly after this, and I'm sure you found it in your research, they released Mars Attacks, which was just a complete cartoony like the Looney Tunes version of Independence Day, where it was like, we're not trying to be cool, we're trying to be retro 50s, that kind of weird the combination of like live action animation and real people and interacting with these space beings. And so this movie, though, I think what they did so well is they took it as seriously as a funeral. And I think that's the second time I'm going to mention a funeral in this episode.
That's enough.
But they did, yeah. You're good. You're done. But they did. They took it as seriously as a funeral, and I think that's what saved it, honestly, and kept it from being like, oh, this
campy
is
and stupid,
just campy, stupid, and just too Will Smithy, bad boysy, which that's what he's coming off of. That's what he is. After his success of Bad Boys with Martin Lawrence, that's where we got here. So yeah. I rest.
I thought it was really cool how they decided to go, and they based the movie on this. What movie did the director had done a movie about aliens, and he doesn't believe in aliens. And they were like, a reporter was asking him like, how do you do a movie about aliens if you don't believe in aliens? And it got him to thinking about it, and he decided like, wait, I've never seen a movie where the aliens come and they come to like they just come to destroy. Like
Yeah.
they don't want to talk to you. They're not like hidden in the background. It's not one alien against, it's not this, oh, what is the they show up and the ships are a mile wide,
Yes.
and they're
15.
parked over major cities all over the world. And it's like, what's going on? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah. I think like that's in terms of, I guess that's something that elevates the status of these aliens and just being like, we come in peace, or like the cinematic plot twist at the end of like that Twilight Zone episode where the aliens come and they're like to serve man, and it's this whole thing, and they're like, it's not how to like help us or support us. It's a cookbook. And they could have gone that direction. They could have gone that way really easily. But I think there is like to take it in this direction of like, oh no, they are simply here to fuck shit up. That is all they care about. That is all they want to do. There's no reasoning with them. There's no, which I think is very accurate if we do have some kind of alien invasion, which I will ask you, do you believe in aliens? Do you think they're out there? Because
I mean, I think the possibility of aliens is much greater than not.
Yeah.
Like the universe is so vast and so large, it's kind of egocentric as a race, as a species, to believe that we are alone in the world.
This all for us, no one else.
Yeah, like all the billions of cosmos and stars and everything out there. We're it.
We're just perfect. We're just perfect, which is why it's only us. God was like, nope. Just you. That's
just y'all. I'm not even gonna mess around.
He's not gonna try again. Dinosaurs? Yeah. What was I thinking? Forget that. No, it's just you guys. Just you guys. Yeah, dude, I mean, I'm a believer. I've seen way too many weird clips, and I'm one of those guys too who's like, okay, let's triple, quadruple check. Is it factual? Is it AI? Is it, maybe computer generated? Is it this? Is it this? Is it that? And I've just found maybe 15, 20 clips in my lifetime where it's like, yeah, dude, that's hard to argue against.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, it couldn't be like Aurora Borealis. It couldn't be, a weather balloon that got loose or something like that. It's like this looks, and it's proving itself to fundamentally be an alien presence that could be here. So I remember watching this as a kid, and it blew my mind. It scared me in a way that I had never thought of, like an existential crisis of like, oh, our place in the universe is actually, we're really small. And just realizing like how tiny we are, and that there is the possibility of something is capable of coming to find us. This is probably how it's going to go down. And I think like Stephen Hawking's even said, where he was like, if we contacted aliens and they came, which Stephen Hawking's was like, besides all of his other extracurricular activities, when we sent that disc out into space on the Hubble, is that right? Or one of the telescopes or probes that we sent out, just straight shot out into the universe. He was against like us including that gold plate with like our math languages, like our anatomy and stuff like that. He was like, we're giving, if there is something out there, we're giving it a blueprint to destroy us. Yeah. Like, and it's like, let's rethink that, guys.
We're being very pragmatic, but something nefarious could be lurking.
Yes, yeah, and we're not really considering as like, oh, maybe we shouldn't.
Exactly.
Maybe, I don't know, but I love the way this movie starts. It's really simple. It's just this guy in an observation space, and he starts receiving this radio signal. It sounds like, honestly, I thought it was a callback to Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Those droids on Hoth, because it sounded a little bit like that. It's like, and it's just this radio signal, and then everybody starts losing their shit because they realize that, oh, it's not a meteor, it's not this, it's not like, again, weather balloons and all this other shit. It is this humongous thing that's coming up behind our moon, which I was like, that's strategically really cool that these aliens had the thought to use our moon to kind of block their approach. That's what I assumed was the strategy behind that, was they were going to like, okay, we're going to go behind the moon. That way they won't see us. We'll get a little more, we'll get closer. And then that way we don't have to. But the scale of these things is so freaking cool, dude. It kills me how cool it is. So
yeah, they're like a mile across at least, and they park over the major cities in the world. And then there's a mothership that's out in space that's even larger. And it's basically the first 20 minutes of the movie is establishing the characters, because there's so many characters in this movie. There's so many groups of people. With Will Smith being a fighter pilot, dating Vivica A. Fox, who has a son, and who plays his buddy in the Air Force, the other pilot. What's his name?
It's the musician.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Harry Connick Jr.
Harry Connick Jr. Yes, Lord. I knew it was a 3-person.
And his character is the dumbest character in the whole movie.
It really is.
And it's also very funny, his character. But then you have Bill Pullman as the President of the United States.
Excellent choice.
And his wife is elsewhere. She is not with him. And they have a daughter together. Then you have Jeff Goldblum and his very Jewish father, who's played in this movie by Judd Hirsch. Who's very funny.
Dude. So funny.
Very, very funny. And then you have the generals and the people that work under the president and his advisory board and everything.
Yeah.
But nobody's sure what's happening. Like, there's just these giant ships have shown up, and there's no communication other than this signal that was sent that's obviously in an alien language. We don't understand it. And Jeff Goldblum is just playing his quirky scientist-y role, which he played all through the 80s and 90s. Very awkward and uncomfortable.
That's
exactly.
If every other line was just hara hara hara, that's Jeff Goldblum. That's
right,
your
impression
of it.
Well, then they have the cool shots where they, like Will Smith is talking to Vivica A. Fox there in the house, and then she goes out to get the paper. She opens the front door and she sees the ship, and she's just staring at it.
Yeah.
And he's still having the conversation. He doesn't know what's going on, and he's like, "What?" And she's like, "Look."
Oh, actually,
and
switch that. It was Smith. He's out there getting the paper.
Oh yeah, get the paper.
And
yeah.
she's like,
and she's
How did you not walk out and see the 15-mile, or they even say, like, they keep switching back and forth between kilometers and miles, because they're like, they're 15 miles wide, they're 13 kilometers wide. And I was like, are we not in America? I thought we did like eagle per barbecue square foot. What are we talking about here? What is the fuck's a kilometer? Don't get off me. They go back and forth about that. Yeah. So Bill, the president, the pilot, the scientist, and then Randy Quaid and his group of
hadn't gotten to Randy there yet, but very, very hilarious. Randy Quaid in this movie, who plays a crop duster.
Yeah.
That I was in Vietnam as a fighter pilot, I guess, and things didn't work out so hot with him. I think he's got a lot of PSD undiagnosed, and he does a lot of drinking to correct that. And he's got very native looking children. I guess his wife must have been. They never talk about his wife. They never mention, but they do. They look either native or Mexican, but I think they're native, dude. I don't know. Well, he didn't know the older kid who has all the lines is Miguel. And so I'm assuming they're Mexican American. Maybe. Yes,
but
this is true.
There's no reference as to how or why of the two parents Randy Quaid's character has full custody of all three. So, as rough as Randy Quaid's character is, which he plays Cass, Russell Cass, in this film, as rough as he is around the edges, I can't imagine what mom was, that the court was like, yeah, you go live with your dad in your mobile home. drunk flies.
The only way that he has the kids is if mom passed away
I'm
somehow.
assuming she's dead. Yeah, I'm assuming there was a funeral. We
welcome
got
to the show. We're establishing characters. We're
talking about groups. We had Earth. Welcome to Earth. Yeah, we had mentioned. Nice, nice. Very patriotic. Man, I feel out of line. Except I'm the Native American of this group. So I guess whatever I wear is
celebrating independence.
I'm always celebrating. Yes, my independence.
I'm straight sovereign, baby.
Oh, welcome to Earth. Yeah. Well, that's what we were talking about, Trey. We were saying that like all of Will Smith's lines are basically what they were hoping to put on a T-shirt. At the end of it, we're like, "Welcome to Earth."
Not until the fat lady sings.
Fat lady sings. Oh, I gotta get me one of these. And man, what's the other one that he did?
He's basically Will Smith's character in Bad Boys, but aliens.
Yes.
Yes.
That's Mike Lowry.
Instead of Martin Lawrence, he's got aliens.
he's got Jeff Goldblum. Wow.
Yeah, and Harry Connick Jr. Harry Connick Jr. to hang out with him for most of the time. But
I mean, their relationship, we'll get back to it, but it's uncomfortable. Like it makes me uncomfortable.
Harry takes it a little too far.
Will Smith and Harry Connick Jr. His flight buddy.
Yeah,
it's a little. Don't ask, don't tell.
That's kind of like how the military is, though. Like
really
if it's international waters, it's not gay.
It's not gay.
To all of our service members out there, we love you. We support you. Whatever your choices are, it's not gay. It's not gay.
We will get to that point where Harry does propose, and I love the guy in the background who sees this situation happen. It's just like, not judgment. Don't ask, don't tell.
What's the name of the guy that was in Camp Nowhere that it plays like the sexy guy?
Yes, he's in this.
He's in 10 things. He's in 10 Things I Hate About You. He's like, ooh, fight. He's that guy.
Oh, yeah, the Money Mud guy.
Yes, Money Mud.
Money Mud. Yeah, he's the cool. Maybe it's just easier to find him.
Because he is totally trying to get in the pants of Randy Quaid's daughter in the truck in this movie.
And she was.
And I'm like,
it's him. Yeah. Isn't Randy Quaid's daughter? Isn't it Lydia from Miss Doubtfire?
Yes, from Doubtfire. Yeah, this was their era.
Shut up, Liddy.
Shut up, Liddy.
Shut up, Lily. Hey,
Liddy.
Here, I got it.
Camp Nowhere. Oh, Andrew Keegan.
Andrew Keegan.
Yeah.
The sex symbol of the early 90s. Like, man, that is a pretty kid.
That's hair goals, dude. That is hair goals right there.
Yes.
We've done that. Go check out our Camp Nowhere episode.
Yeah, Joe, check out Camp Nowhere. It's a fun movie, man. I love that movie.
And it's got Christopher Lloyd in it.
Yeah, so the person shows up and is like yelling at the kids about how he's gonna fire their father because he sucks at crop dusting, and they're like, "What are you talking about? Like, you got to give him another chance. You got to." And then Randy Quaid finally shows up and just like spills out of this crop dusting plane wasted, and he's like, "What are you talking about? I hit the field." And they're like, "You hit the wrong field." He's like, "No, I didn't." And they're like, "The field that you're supposed to hit is on the other side of town." He's like, And he's just like, they're so disappointed in him. He's such a degenerate, and you feel bad for him because you realize like later that it's all PTSD. He's all like shell shocked from the war,
he got abducted by aliens.
And he got abducted by these aliens that nobody believes him about.
They abused him. Sexually, yes. The hard.
Well, that's what that guy asked him. And that guy like is creepy because he's like, "Hey, they do sexual things to you." And it's like, why do you want to know that, man?
Hey, bud, you want to start a conversation like a normal person, or you want to leave with that? That's cool. Okay, we'll go with that.
That's what we're going with. Okay, here we go.
Cool beans. Yeah. So the movie starts out. They are obviously these aliens. You know, they show up. They send out their 15-mile wide or 13-kilometer, depending on where you are in Europe, ships, and obviously they're not hovering over nothing. Like, in my opinion, the moment they like, oh shit, they're over Los Angeles, they're over New York City, we should be getting out of the way. Obviously, they're doing
the minute they're at the moon. You can see the moon.
Yeah, they're over the White House. They're over like famous points in Paris and all over the world.
The rest of the world, when they're over the White House, should be going, "Oh fuck, they know where the president lives. We got to get the hell out of here."
I would love it if there's like an alien with like a guidebook of like how to go to Earth, and it's like all the monuments, and it's like this one, and like big X's over each one. We're over that one. We're over that one. We're
Covered?
over that one.
Covered.
We're good. We're good.
Check.
check. Checkity check. So they're hovering over everywhere. People they're kind of panicking. You got to give it up to this. Well, they're doing two things. There's the people who panic, and there's the people who fanatic. And I think that is such a realistic expectation.
I think they got this part of the movie like really dead on what it would actually be like, because you would have people that are like, "Oh my god, we got to get in the bomb shelter," and then there'd be people that are like, "Let's have them come down and like party with us, dude." Like,
and they're also the people that just freeze and
and they don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do.
Like what's his name's brother from Mrs. Doubtfire? What's the guy? I'm so happy. Can you make me a woman? That guy.
I mean, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
God. I know him.
Oh, man,
Harvey Firestein.
Yeah,
Harvey Firestein. Yeah, he
plays
Marty
Jeff
Gilbert in this.
co-worker at the cable company.
David.
His voice is awesome. So funny.
Well, he
and now he's like calling his therapist.
I got
$300 an hour. He better be available.
You can put me through to his house in the Hamptons for $300 an hour.
I gotta go. I gotta call my home help. I gotta call my partner. I gotta call my lawyer. Oh, forget my lawyer. I have to push really hard right here.
Yeah,
to get that kind of grip.
It's way in the back when you do
it's
that.
harsh,
it's low
dude.
And yeah.
He had, I think he had some kind of condition, like where
smoking. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it wasn't smoking. Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I mean, it could have been if you're gonna talk about it. I love it, David. The whole time when he yells at Jeff Goldblum, like, "Oh, David, are you not watching this?" Because everyone else is freaking out. Meanwhile, nerd. Jeff Goldblum
cracking the code.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, listening to this radio signal. There's a code. It's cycling down. And then checkmate." That's most of his t-shirts. Just
and somehow Jeff Goldblum had a relationship with the president of the United States,
the press secretary.
The press secretary, and the last time he saw the president, he punched him in the face.
And the best is his dad, played by
Judd
Hirsch.
Yeah,
as Julius or Jules or whatever they call him in the movie.
He's very Jewish.
He has to bring his dad with him because he doesn't have a driver's license. They need to get to DC. This genius that has like 3 degrees from MIT has no driver's license.
No driver's license. He's afraid to fly.
He is a classic New Yorker. He is. Yeah. I mean, you tell her, it's like, you got to drive what? No, I'll take the subway. Forget that. Like,
I like walking. Walking's very good. Wait a minute.
Walking is good. Walking's healthy.
I have an injury.
Healthy. I have an injury.
Well, yeah, he realizes that the code is telling them like they about to get fucked up.
No,
they need to.
Yeah, Matt mentioned it. He in the passing joke, he said checkmate. He says that they're positioning themselves like chess in strategic positions, and he says, well, "What happens when the countdown stops?" And he says, "Checkmate," and meaning like they're gonna blow us all up.
Yeah.
And so he's driving to Washington and his dad is with him, and they get to the White House and he hacks into the white pages and finds the girl's emergency phone, and he's like, "Look outside."
Yeah. I love these things, these liberties that movies always take, where the whole world is coming unglued. There's alien spaceships. There's people protesting outside the White House, and they just pull right up in front of the White House. Like, hey, here we are. And then he says, "Yeah, I'm gonna hack into the white pages or whatever." She always keeps her cell phone listed in case of emergencies.
Yeah.
Then when he calls her and she answers, she says, "How did you get this number?" You keep your cell phone listed
How do you see?
Which, for those who don't know, there were the white pages and the yellow pages back in the day. Everybody's phone number was in a big book. They just mailed to your house, and you had to like ask to be unlisted.
Everybody's worried. Everybody's worried about your phone number getting leaked over the internet. We still got it in a book, dude.
We used to just mail it to you.
This book just came to your house, and you would just have it, and it had your address next to it too. You could find anybody. I don't understand, David.
And part of like schools would give like a directory of all the kids' phone numbers,
and your teachers'
churches, and everybody had everybody's phone
I know,
number.
dude. People complaining about like, I don't want to be filmed. I don't want.
That's all it was. Hey, dox the shit out of you. Here it is.
That's it. Yeah. But people these days complaining about like, I don't want to be in your social media post. I don't want to be in your film. I don't want to be in your thing. And it's just like, you were on, I could find you online. I could find out who your mother's aunt was, like in seconds. There's no mystery. Like this whole idea that there's some animate and like any kind of mystery behind who. Sorry,
at the time, it's one of those words. It's like ROADs. It's
anonymity.
Anonymity. Behind you.
How do you say Vietnamese?
Vietnamese.
we had a whole thing before we started recording where Matt was having a lot of trouble saying the word Vietnamese. He kept saying Vietnamese. I'm like, no, it's not your knees. It's Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. Gotta be your bull.
No, wait.
Anyway, they get inside the White House after he just calls her, and the Secret Service is like, yeah, I mean, I guess with the threat of aliens, we're not really worried about this, 5'11" white dude.
We're not worried about it.
It'll be all right.
Well, he's got some information, and they know him.
And he's white. So I mean, it's the White House.
He convinces her, like, hey, I know about this signal that you guys, I know why you don't have radar. And she's like, okay, like, get you. And she takes him into the Oval Office. Like, he's standing, and there's nobody in there. Like, and the best, she's like, oh, well, they don't have the best relationship because last time David saw him, he punched him in the face. And his dad's like, you punched the president? It's like, he wasn't the president at the time. He's like, I can't believe you punched the president in the face.
He's like, well, everybody's got their bucket list, Dad. Like, let me just have mine. And also, I love how that his dad was like, hey, see if they got any of those pens they hand out. Like, look through the desk.
Oh, he's gonna make a day out of it.
I was like, I'm absolutely on board with Jules, man. He's the only character in this whole movie that is absolutely on the level the whole time, dude. He's like, yeah, aliens are here.
The president's pretty consistent.
Yeah, he is good.
Awesome.
He does a good. Bill Pullman does a great job.
He says like, get everybody else to NORAD, like get the vice president, get the joint chiefs of staff, get all these. I'm going to stay at the White House. Like, I'm not going anywhere. And then they realize, like, oh shoot, big alien laser beam, and he's like, okay, maybe we can leave the White House. Like, maybe I don't have to.
Jeff Goldblum says like he tells them basically they're checkmate. Like the whole plan is they're strategically placed to destroy all of the infrastructure to take us out, and they decide like we better get out of here. We got to go right now. So they leave and they get in the helicopter, and like the ships all over the world start opening in unison. But you got jump back to Will Smith's character because we got to like update you on what's happening with these people. Will Smith's character, he gets recalled. He's supposed to have leave for the 4th of July to be with Vivica A. Fox, and he gets recalled because of the ships. She goes to pick up her check at the strip club and ends up having to give us some. Well, she says when she comes back off stage when everybody's just watching the TV because who cares about the stripper when the world's about to end. She says I knew I shouldn't have come in for my check. I knew I'd end up having to work. And I'm like, it's not like a restaurant. Like did they not have dancers? Like what's happening?
It's a Tuesday. There's like 600 people in that room.
That's what I'm saying. Like why did they? Because she's the hot one. Right. Like you get out there. Everyone will come in if you're.
It's a Friday of a holiday weekend. You're at work, and
the trip.
You better shake that ass.
The triple amputees were kind of the low crowd of the week. I think they're figuring stuff out. I definitely think the Tuesday Burger special is bringing in the crowd, but that's not happening.
You also learned that Will Smith has been trying to get into NASA.
Yeah. That's where I was good. So as Jeff Goldblum is making the trip to
Air Force One,
the White House, this is all going down where the military's made a plan. They're gonna like scramble the jets and they're gonna go out there and they've tried to communicate and then nothing's being returned. the signal stops, and so they decide like we're gonna take it out, we're gonna take him down, and they scramble like a bajillion F-15s or F-16s to go do this, and Will Smith and Harry Connick Jr. are fighter pilots, and they're in the locker room, and Will Smith's telling him how he's going to propose to Vivica Fox, and he also at the same time gets a letter from NASA. Or no, they had already received it. They just like talk about how he was turned down again from becoming an astronaut, which is his dream.
But also to which Harry Connick Jr. reveals the stupidest engagement ring you've ever seen on history.
Yeah, it's the dolphins like this.
It's a dolphin with a diamond in the middle. She's like, she got a thing for diamonds. I got it at Kmart.
No, it's Will Smith that's gonna propose. So he's the one who says like, oh yeah, she's got a thing for dolphins.
Sorry, that's gonna be my voice for every character now.
I got this out of a Cracker Jack box, and I'm gonna give it to her.
Cracker Jack box.
But he's messing with him, and then this is before you know that Vivica Fox is a stripper, and he says like, oh, NASA doesn't hire people who are married to strippers, and like we covered earlier, like why the hell not?
Why not?
If he's got the skills to pay the bills,
they're hiring you, dude.
Maybe it's because they want to come home too much, and it's like we're not going to send you on long space missions where you're just dying to get back to your stripper wife,
to your hot wife.
Yeah, who's keeping it tight.
That's right. Keeping it tight.
But Harry Connick Jr. the whole time is like trying to make out with Will Smith this whole time. He's like, hey, big daddy. And like, he's like, you got to have a good butt. And he's like face level with Will Smith's ass and just like, talking about it. And I love that moment. He shows him the ring and he goes, this is a wedding ring. And he looks up and there's a guy getting out of the shower or something. And he goes and he's like, dude.
No, he's just like in his locker in the background. He like turns and looks and sees Harry Connick Jr. on the ground holding a ring up to Will Smith. And he's just like, I don't see anything. Okay. Don't ask, don't tell. I'm out of the pool.
We're not in international waters, dude. We can't do this.
Right. Like this is gay. But then
they fine in California, but
they go in and they get briefed about what the mission, and they pass around the cigars for when the fat lady sings and the mission's over, you're supposed to smoke the cigar. They jump in the planes and they go. And it's basically like Star Wars, because they're very like Red 5 standing by.
Yes,
that's the feel of this whole
Red
scene.
5 standing by.
And then they start doing like
Simply
I can't remember his call sign off the top of my head, but
Eagle
he's
One.
Like, Eagle One. No, Eagle One is the president. Later.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, what's his name?
Bill Pullman's.
One,
because he's Eagle One. He's
Eagle One. He's Eagle. He's the Eagle. He's the main Eagle.
But they start firing rockets at the missiles at the ship, and I love how we don't have satellites. Well, they take our satellites out right after this, but they have like satellite view, like all old school 80s, like green screen, red arrows.
Oh, it's war game.
Yeah, literally of the missiles, like tech.
Yeah.
Tech.
Battleship.
Tech. Yeah, like what kind of technology is this bullshit?
A5.
All the missiles blow up against this invisible shield that all the ships have, and they're like, oh, pull up, and a door opens and the ships flood out, and now we're dogfighting ships that have the same shield technology, and his whole squadron is dying. Will Smith's like the head of the squadron, and he doesn't seem to care. Like he doesn't bat an eye.
One guy.
Doesn't.
He wants that one guy.
And
he's just worried about Harry Connick.
They could not say Big Daddy from Harry Connick. They could not say that more times and in a weirder tone with Harry Connick Jr.'s voice. He keeps like, I'm right on you, Big Daddy. Like
right behind you, Big Daddy.
What are we doing here? Like this is making me uncomfortable as a 40-something-year-old man listening to this guy constantly call him Big Daddy. Oh, it's uncomfortable.
Pull up, Big Daddy.
And then you get the precursor to a pod racing scene.
Yes,
it does.
Will Smith basically takes him into the Grand Canyon, and he's like, "Well, they can't bank worth a damn, but these aliens can fly, dude. They're not messing around."
Yeah, George Lucas was like, "Oh my God, that's it. That's it. 1999. That's what we're gonna do. I'm George Lucas. Oh my God."
And the only reason he beats it is because he like accidentally causes one of the things in the Grand Canyon to fall, and then ejects from his ship.
Yeah.
Alien crashes, and that's when you get the scene where he's in his parachute and he cuts it off and he runs up to the ship and he's like, I could have been in a barbecue. Now look at you. Oh, ship's all full of holes. I'm the man. And the thing opens up and the alien starts to like come out at him, and he just punches what looks like a xenomorph in the face.
The thing is like super shielded
and knocks it out. Like punches it and it sinks back into the ship. Like, no way.
And it's knocked out for like 3 hours. From one
he
punch
drags it across the desert of Nevada.
And I mean,
screaming at it because
he does kick it a couple times. Yeah, he does kick it a few times, like while he's dragging it, which I was like, maybe that added more to the alien concussion. But their whole point about this was like that these aliens have these organic, like exoskeleton mech suits that they wear.
Well, I mean,
it's not a part
sense.
of them.
I mean, we wear flight suits when we fly, so
right, exactly. But
so if somebody punched you in a helmet, you would not get knocked out.
No,
And theirs is full face. They're shut in.
Yeah. I can't see shit out of this.
How am I supposed to fly? I can't see shit.
But
we didn't talk about that.
You do get an Arnold Schwarzenegger Batman Forever moment there, or Batman and Robin moment, because he punches the alien and puts the cigar bag in his mouth and says, now that's what I call a close encounter. It's like, dude, shut up.
Those are the lines. Those are the lines that like cut away from the movie so hard. Where it's like, man, that's rough.
You got one of them. They killed your entire squad, and you got one, and you're down here acting dead. And you're acting like you won that.
He's actually not even dead. He's just unconscious. You have yet to kill him. Exactly. So you're still 0-30. Like 30.
So he's dragging it across, and you get the white trash cavalry coming in their Winnebagos.
Because that's right. It does the ships open up before the fight.
It does. Yeah.
Okay, I got it backwards. So before the fighting, the ships open up, and these big. This is the coolest part of the whole movie. Coolest part of the whole damn movie.
Absolutely.
These big beams shoot down, and the Vivica Fox has a stripper friend that's like, I'm gonna go to the top of the building and welcome them, and she's like, hey, do me a favor, promise me this, whatever you do not go there. She's like, okay, I promise. First chance she gets, she's right there on top of that building with a sign that says like, welcome to Earth, we're so happy you're here, and this thing opens up and it's so beautiful, and this beam shoots down and followed by a secondary like charge, and like the building just starts blowing up like crazy, and then all over the world they're all shooting these beams. They blow up the White House, they blow up everything.
It's Empire like a State Building. 10-mile radius that gets just disintegrated.
It's like a gigantic fireball nuclear bomb thing. Really cool. Really
it looked amazing. It still looks good.
And Vivica Fox is in this tunnel, and she grabs her son out of the car because everybody's running. Yeah, she does.
Buckwheat.
We talked about Buckwheat. We talked about that. And he's like, Ote, I'll come with you. And she grabs him, and they go into this side door
like
off the main tunnel. And their dog is in the car, and she's yelling for the dog, Buster or something?
Boomer.
Come on, Boomer. Come on, Boomer. And then you get the worst special effects in the whole movie.
The entire film. Yeah.
Where the dog jumps and the fireball comes, and it's like, oh, dude, you should have left that dog out of this movie.
Yeah, it's like a Liu Kang fireball.
We didn't need the dog.
Right.
That's the end of the dog too. You never see that dog again.
No, you see the dog at Area 51 a few times.
Okay, yeah. I never saw it. I never looked for it.
Because then after the fireball clears and everybody's like coming out that didn't get scorched.
Yeah.
She finds a dump truck.
Yeah.
Like a dump truck, and she magically knows how to drive a dump truck.
Well,
if you put me in a dump truck, I probably couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, but at the end of the world, you just crash into shit. It doesn't matter.
But I wouldn't be able to like gear it to get it to go.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good thing. Yeah,
this is pre-internet. She couldn't YouTube it. They took out all the satellites. Couldn't look it up.
It takes you out of it a little bit because, like, the fireball goes by him, but like heat doesn't need corners. Like it can just
Heat is heat.
Yeah.
It's gonna go around the corner.
You're still
whatever.
dead. You're
This
still
is
dead.
alien heat. It doesn't work this
There
way.
is one in that whole explosion thing. One moment of special effects that I was like, all right, that was a little harsh. Was besides Boomer jumping, I think it's in the Manhattan explosion when it comes down the Empire State Building, and poor Harvey Firestein is in his car and he's like, oh crap. He does that. But there's a fire truck that is spinning, and it's so obviously a boy fire truck that they filmed spinning, and just go watch it, folks. Go check it out. It's on there.
Yeah, there's a few moments in this movie where the special effects really struggle.
But not many.
A lot of not many. They're really good, especially for the time. They did a lot of practical effects because CG wasn't.
The aliens are all practical.
Yeah,
which is nice.
And there wasn't a lot of CG being used at this point. Which I think is a really smart choice because you see it with Boomer. Like if they had relied heavily on CG, this movie would not have been good. But they did it smart with like the fighting in the sky, so like you can kind of control what looks CG and what doesn't easier.
It's like Star Fox.
But then there's the whole like side plot thing with there's the whole side plot thing with the president's wife that I'm like, what?
Yeah, the first lady was in LA doing something, and she gets injured, and Vivica A. Fox's character finds her injured.
She was doing her press tour.
Oh, that's right.
She could have just canceled at any point and gotten out of that city and been fine. But no, she's like, I'll leave after my Time magazine interview. I'll, just don't worry about it. I'll stay.
Yeah, because if this alien thing blows over, I'm gonna want to sell this book.
That's right.
Because I really want to sell the book.
They find her injured, and it cuts back to Air Force One that escapes the blast.
Yeah,
and they're arguing. David's dad is arguing like, no, you guys knew in the 60s you found the aliens and they were there in New Mexico. Roswell. What's it called?
Yes,
Jeff Goldblum's like Area 51. He's like, Area 51. And the president's like, I assure you, sir, I'm the president.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist. And then the douchebag guy is like, that's not exactly true. And then
Albert
whips around as if to say, are you serious, Clark?
Like, you real serious, Clark? Yeah. So that's played by James Redburn, and I had a moment about that whole scene because they're arguing, and I don't know if there's like an award somewhere in like our government that whoever suggests and successfully like gets to launch nuclear missiles at something like gets like a special prize. But there's so many movies. There's so many movies where there's one guy who's like, let's just fucking nuke them. And then everybody else is like, whoa, we have like 30 other options before we get to that. Let's pump the brakes. And the whole time he's like, just nuke them. We're done. So that's played by James Redburn. The character is Albert Nimzicki, and he's like the ex-CIA. He's the defense secretary.
Secretary of Defense.
So the whole time he's just suggesting nuclear war, and I love that Jeff Goldblum immediately jumps in. He's arguing. He's like, let's not do that and cause like nuclear winter, because once we launch everybody, and it makes sense. But I love Julius in that part, his dad being like, hey, shut up. None of you would be alive unless my David had discovered that ticking time bomb that was coming. Like, obviously, he's right and correct in this situation.
He's smarter than you, jackass.
Yes, exactly. Just after that moment where he was like, when that character goes, that's not entirely accurate, Mr. President. There actually is that. I would be like, you're just fired, dude. We're done.
And there should be a dub where Randy Quaid does that. Are you serious, Clark? Because the way he looks back at him, like, are you fucking kidding me?
You serious, Clark?
When the aliens were invading, you didn't think to be like, Mr. President, we found aliens. I think they look like the one that we found.
Pretty sure
we should go there.
We should go.
And it totally makes sense if the government did know that they would keep the president in the dark.
Yeah,
like
because
the
plausible deniability.
No, because the president changes out every 4 years.
Oh,
so why would we include this douchebag
they walk
in the circle?
After they meet Alec Baldwin's character, they walk into Area 51, and he's all like, "Mr. President, welcome to Area 51." Like he plays like the best, like CIA or like NSA agent because he's very just like
Baldwin. Adam Baldwin.
Yeah, Adam Baldwin.
Oh, what did I say,
Yes.
Alec? I meant Adam.
Yeah, Adam
Major
Baldwin.
Mitchell.
Yes. I mean,
Alex
the
likes to
lesser
shoot things.
known of the Baldwin family.
Heck no,
But
dude,
he's
watch Chuck.
fantastic
He's
in
great
that.
in that show too.
Oh, he is great in Chuck. Yeah, that's a good one.
But he's walking through the halls of Area 51 and he asks his Secretary of Defense, he's like, why didn't I know about this? And
Yeah.
he literally goes, 2 words, sir. Plausible deniability. Like, if this ever came out, you could be like, they never told. I didn't know.
Yeah. Like, you can't put that in your book.
Magically, all the people from the U.S. who have escaped are all going to Area 51 because why not?
Will Smith knew about it. He says, we have to drive here, and they said it's not on the map, and he goes, it's there.
We got to go to the military base. He's like, trust me, I flew over it. It's there.
We're gonna Naruto run on it. No one, they can't stop us all. Just fucking arms backwards.
And from L.A., Vivica K. Fox manages to drive the dump truck all the way to Area 51.
El Toro. It's some other base nearby. I don't like. They're really sketchy about it. Yeah, but it's not Area 51 because then Willie has to steal a helicopter. And again,
that's right.
He's like, "Hey, like I'm gonna shoot you." And he goes, "Like you really want to shoot me?" And he's like, "I guess not."
Yeah, he's like,
away.
All right.
Yeah. Tell him
sidearm.
Tell him I hit you. And I feel like it makes
this is the guy that's been talking to the president for and that drug and alien here. Like, I wouldn't want to shoot that guy either.
Yeah.
Like, that guy's gonna beat my ass.
Yeah, he's got some clout, I guess.
That guy punched an alien in an exosuit and knocked it out. I don't want him punching me.
And then yelled at it about how much
then he's gonna quip on you like Spider-Man. Ooh, you're in a sticky situation.
Oh,
got him, bitch.
Smithy. Oh, he's ad-libbing. Oh no.
But they bring everybody back and they're gonna do an autopsy on the alien that Will Smith brings to the military base.
Right, because the weirdo scientist with the long hair who's been in Area 51 for like 50 years studying these things.
Dr.
He's
Oaken.
Yeah, he's all excited. He's super happy, and he's like, "Oh, they're here!" And he shows them a ship. They had one of the like fighter ships, and that's apparently what crashed in Roswell. Was one of these like starfighter ships.
Yeah.
And he says, for years it was just we thought it was completely broken. It was dormant, and then when the ship showed up, it came back to life. I'm like, that should bother you. Like that would bother me. That would bother me.
Red flags.
But they have 3 aliens in like tubes,
like in
formaldehyde, back to tanks of formaldehyde, keeping them, okay. And they explain that like this one was dead, this one died almost immediately, but this one was alive for a little while, and then it died.
But why wasn't it like, hey, let's cut open this one, but first make sure it's absolutely dead?
Yeah.
And like, why not just like boom, boom, shoot it a couple times? Thank you, Adam Baldwin, and then just move on. Now we can cut it open without any
into the like exosuit, and its hand starts to like.
It's creepy.
Like I can feel that. Then he mind controls the doctor. Like straight up.
It's like a high pitch, like what's that?
Yeah.
Noise that's like apparently
kind of weird because they tell you that they don't have vocal cords, but then this thing is making noise.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's a brain thing.
Is that a butt thing?
Yeah.
It's telepathy.
Oh, it's gassy. No, that's actually that's coming out the other end. It's gassy.
Over here. What are you doing there?
It's like
yeah.
How long you been with her?
No, that's how long you been with her?
How long you been with her?
How long you been? That was Miguel's line in this movie. Yeah, I mean that was one of the creepiest things as a kid. I remember when he smashes the scientist.
It reminds me of
against the
like
glass,
Mass Effect,
and he's like, "Release me." And you're
it
just
reminds me of the video game Mass Effect when the Rachni get a hold of you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And you're just you are many. We are many.
Yeah,
you are but one.
They basically start having a conversation with the alien through the scientist, and Bill Pullman's asking questions like, "Why are you here?" And he's like, "Your planet." And then
no, he's like, "What do you expect us to do?" And he says,
"Well, yeah." He says, "Die." And then the fart noise goes off again, and Bill Pullman collapses to the ground. And he basically says, like, he showed me, like, I see their plan, and basically they go world to world just consuming everything, and they consume all the resources, and then they move on to the next planet, and they're here to wipe us out, harvest the whole planet, and then take off, turn it into a barren rock, the next moon, if you will.
Yeah.
And so they decide, like, okay, we need to nuke them, whatever. But that's like, they're really starting to ramp up the conversation, and then I guess the wife comes at this point.
Yeah,
she gets rescued. Yeah,
and Vivica A. Fox and the wife, and then the caravan of redneck people show up.
But you do get a cool
Leonard Skinner
moment,
concert.
but you do get a cool moment there where they're controlling the president, and the general, the old general, he's like, Major, and Adam Baldwin looks at him. He goes, "Is that glass bulletproof?" And he goes, "No, sir." And takes his pistol out. Like, I know what you want. Here we go.
I get it. Okay.
And they just unload into this thing. Like, they put 3-4 full clips into this alien, and then the president's like, "Oh, okay." And
then they had to put
Adam Baldwin checks this guy's pulse. He like full UFC mounts him. Like, dude, you breathing? You're not now, because I got you in a guillotine.
Oh, you hurt? You hurt? You bleeding? Oh, you're bleeding.
Yeah, you bleeding.
He put another like 3 rounds into that alien before like it finally gave its last little like meow.
And then you get the redneck caravan and everybody.
Yeah, everybody's showing up and hanging out.
The president's wife has been gravely injured, and he's on the fence about whether to use nukes or not. But they make the call. Okay, we're going to use the nukes, and the planes are en route. And then the wife is in the hospital bed, and the daughter goes in and sees her.
So sad, dude.
While cried during this part of the movie.
While the daughter's in there, the doctor comes out and basically says, like, she's lost too much blood. There's nothing we can do. Her injuries are too great. She's gonna die.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no. So he goes in and he talks to her, and then he comes out, and that's when it's like, okay, it's go time. Let's do this. But I love how it's still like up in the air, and the B-2 stealth bomber is like there, and it's ready to launch its payload of the nuke, and he still is on the fence. And finally he says, like, okay, let her go, like, send it. And they send it, and there's a huge explosion. Everyone's like, yeah. And then the B-2 comes out, and like, do you have visual confirmation? The one general is like, visual confirmation.
Yeah.
Do you have visual confirmation?
Yeah.
And they're like, negative. It's totally unhurt.
Yeah.
Like, nothing happened.
It's completely fine. And guess what? Now there's enough radiation. We actually can't go back there if we wanted to. So fantastic.
So LA's out.
Yeah.
Can't go
LA,
back.
okay, so we're just done with that part of the country. That's great. All right. We're fine.
It's really funny how when another one of those moments where the special effects kind of suck if you watch it with a critical eye is after Will Smith like crash lands, like they send all of their drone ships out, and they fly out and start destroying all the airfields and killing all the military that sent the jets at them, and they're coming down and they're firing. It's like beep, 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 beep. And there's just like these pillars of explosion, and there's the jets and stuff, and they're completely untouched, but there's these weird like bagoosh, bagoosh. Like, it doesn't make, and they're not blowing anything up, but like barrels,
it's like the Indiana
other
Jones
barrels.
Show. Yes, it's like the Indiana Jones show at Disney, where it's just like spike, 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 and they're like, oh no, good thing this expensive concrete.
Oh no,
oh no.
Then you get oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. So then, once they realize that happens, Jeff Goldblum realizes that he can download a virus because he's a super genius.
Because his father told him to get up off this cold floor. No, get up off this wet floor before you catch a cold.
And
he's like, "You're a genius."
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my god. I can give the aliens a cold.
Yeah.
Checkmate.
And,
oh my god.
And his dad's like, "What?"
Check him out. Yeah.
Like,
and
my
so
son's an idiot.
Wake everybody.
He basically does a demonstration where he's like, I can get rid of the shield because they use the ship that they have, and they're like, "How'd you do that?" And he's like, "I gave it a virus." And the general goes, "A computer virus? Like, no, an actual virus, tiphead."
Yeah. It now has HIV.
Gotta,
Don't
it's
worry.
gonna say, I gave it gonosyphilis. All right, that's what I gave
It's
it.
gonna be like chlamydia. It has chlamydia.
But you get like the funniest part of the movie to me is Will Smith's like, okay, we're gonna get married real quick, and I'm gonna jump in this alien spaceship with that guy.
Yeah.
Like
We just
with-
met. Hi, how
with
are you?
Goober McGee who gets airsick, and we're gonna go to space.
Because he needs to like compute things.
Yeah, because he's the only one that Neo has jacked into the Matrix.
I do.
That's right.
God, I do get over like in so many movies where they're like, oh, do that thing, and rather than it being like, did it click? It's always tick, 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 tick. Like when he's like, hey, release the bindings or something underneath the whatever's holding the alien shit, whatever they think is holding the alien shit up, and you just
That
hear.
should be like a.
Yeah, it's just like, boop, or
okay,
like,
here.
yeah, or someone like down there by the stage, like, oh, that's actually a hand crank. I got to do this shit. No,
I
you
press this
immediately hear
button.
someone in the background.
It's like
then,
it's like the stenographer, and the second they put release the bindings. It goes,
Shit. Yeah.
but I do like the part where they go in, so they fly into the alien spaceship, and they get caught in the tractor beam, and the
Oh,
tractor beam.
I had questions before this, but go ahead. Yes.
Okay,
Go ahead.
and so they get into a dock, like where the ship is supposed to be, and Will Smith goes, "This is dumb. This plan's stupid. They can see us." And Goldblum's like, "No way, man. This thing's fully loaded, and it has power windows."
Yeah.
The button and the shutters closed. You think the alien would be like, nobody else does that when they come in here? That's weird.
They must be making out in there.
He must be naked.
Yeah, that's where Big Daddy is.
Oh, gross.
Oh, big.
So-
Well, I had questions though before
Okay.
they left the airbase. They were like, they were going over the controls of the, because they outrigged the spaceship with a warhead, with a nuclear warhead. And then they're like, okay, here. And there's like a little post-it note next to the controls where it's like, back is forward and this is backwards and right and left. And like they're kind of figuring it out. But in no space there where they're like, this makes it go up.
Yeah.
Like nothing, or and this makes it go down. And the controls behind this thing are so stupid because it's like, oh, if you want to go forward, that's actually a push rather than like
you know what it looks like?
pull.
It looks like those people that play Mario Kart and they use their hands to
Yeah,
like,
and they
do
start
shit.
doing this.
Like this
go
guy's
faster,
this
go
guy's
faster.
playing Mario Kart Wii. Like,
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it.
So, but what I mean, at least it's a little bit believable because he's like one of the best pilots, and he did just basically get into a dogfight with these guys and win
Yeah.
it.
So he figures
Big
it out.
Daddy.
Yeah,
Big
exactly.
Daddy.
He's Adam Sandler.
Ah,
So
Well, and back on the ground, they're recruiting anybody who can fly
that's
a
my
plane,
favorite line of the
Yes,
entire
yeah.
movie.
and they're shoving them in F-16s, because like, oh,
Why not?
I was in Vietnam and I flew like an F-4 Phantom, and now you're gonna put me in an F-16. I'm just gonna know how to fly it. No problem. I've been
Yeah.
flying a crop duster for like 20 years.
The
No
best-
problem.
The best is when he asks, and he's like, "I am fly. I can pilot."
I'm pilot. I fly. I pilot. I mean, I guess if anything, it was like we're gonna put a bunch of drunks in these, $18 million spears, and as long
Yeah.
as they can teach them to get up and out there, they can just
And you can
ram
shoot
into
stuff.
this shit.
Yeah,
Just-
just shoot stuff.
We just need you to
dive bomb
buy
into it.
time so that we can get the missiles in once they take the shields down.
Exactly,
That's basically all it
exactly.
is.
So the
But
real pilots could do the
They
job.
realize that the ship has figured out where they are and has moved now and is coming straight towards Area 51 to blow
Yeah.
them all away. And then they talk about like, oh, but what, like, the press secretary says to Mr. Baldwin, what like
Baldwin's our dad.
what are we gonna do? Like, what are we gonna do? And he's like, oh, don't worry, we're like 23 stories underground. We'll be safe in the
Yeah.
mountain.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, what about the people outside? And then they start moving all the
But
people
like that-
down.
Well,
There's
like
people
that's so,
barbecuing.
but like that's so that he would be antisocial. The guy's been working at Area 51 his entire life.
They
He even
absolutely
says he's
died.
like, "Sorry, this is a real honor. They don't let us out much."
Mhm.
And like, so he would be like, "Oh fuck, the other people, yeah,
Yes,
for
well,
sure,
oh
go
my
get
God.
them." Like, what are we doing?
Dennis Quaid's still grilling. Aren't you supposed to be up in the air right now? Oh, Jesus.
Randy Quaid.
Randy,
Sorry,
yeah,
Randy Quaid,
no,
not
Dennis
Dennis,
Quaid
yeah.
was,
Not Dennis.
was too
Randy, yeah.
expensive. They couldn't get
Sure,
Dennis.
Dennis Quaid was being a pitcher at 30 at this
Yeah.
point.
That's right. Yes, at 37 or something like
So-
that. Like, wasn't it?
But I
yeah.
love the part in the movie where they finally get into the mothership and they've closed the thing, and Jeff Goldblum's like, "Yeah, we're in. Like, the virus is working."
Yeah.
And their plan is that the mothership is what feeds everything else. So if they cut off the mothership, the shields won't work on the
well, everything will fall apart
into disarray. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they'll
they
lose
say,
power. Basically, it's like the mothership gives everything else its energy.
Right.
It's life force.
It's life force.
Okay.
But they're
it's
like,
North
but
Korea.
what happens if they tell him what happens if they figure it out? And he's like, well, we'll need to have a pretty big explosion so their goal is to drive a plane in there, nuke the plane, and then you have 30 seconds because he said we've modified it so it won't explode on impact.
They have to start a timer.
Yeah. He's like, you'll get 30 seconds, and the press secretary goes, that's kind of close, and they're like, well, we can't risk them disarming it. Like, this thing's got to blow up.
It's got one of those Looney Tune fuses on it, and if they get to it too quickly, they're like, we're done.
I'm about to say, if they lick their fingers, we're screwed.
They got it this time. Damn it.
Damn.
They do that whole thing, and again, Will Smith gets 5 minutes of just making T-shirts the whole time. I didn't hear no fat lady, and of course you get.
Well, they're smoking the cigars because they figure, okay, we're gonna fire the nuke and die because they can't get off of the.
The rig is like holding them up. It's docked them, and you get Jeff Goldblum as they're escaping, being like, "Must go faster, must go faster."
No, but the best is when they decide they're gonna do it, and they're smoking the cigars, and he opens the thing back up, and Jeff Goldblum's like, okay, we're gonna launch it, just wave, hi, look at this stupid thing. Yeah, we don't know. And he hits the button, and the nuke doesn't.
Trey hit his mic stand.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
they forget that the nuke's not gonna detonate, so it goes through the like observation deck, and this alien's just like, whoa. Like, what was that?
You guys, I'm really high right now, but did you guys see that? Holy shit.
Like,
and somehow that breaks them free.
Yeah.
And he's like, can you get us out of here in 30 seconds? Like, no, you could not, but okay, fine. Whatever.
I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to no, we're dead. I'm just going to say, fine, fuck you.
So they take off, they get out of there, and like the president is, in his plane, which I want to get back to that because the president gears up, puts on his flight suit, and the general's like, Mr. President, he says, I'm a pilot. Like, I belong up there doing this. And something a little exciting. This is
no way.
The action figure.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Yeah, that I bought when I was a kid. It's got all the pieces. It doesn't even look like him at all.
I thought it was a G.I. Joe. I did not even think this was the Independence.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's the little alien head right here.
That's crazy, dude.
It's Thomas J. Whitmore.
Whitmore.
But he's got like a chest piece, a helmet, a rocket launcher, because he used a rocket launcher in the movie. But this is back when it's even open. Like the toys were real.
I mean, look at it. Yeah, man, that's incredible, dude.
And and the guns look like guns. They're not like stupid and ridiculous. For some reason, I never took it out of a package when I was a kid. I was like, no, it's mine.
President. This is the president.
This is President Thomas J. Whitmore. We
gotta show him
respect.
He does get
one. I did rip the back off, so maybe I would take it out and play with it, and then put it right back. Like,
just be very careful.
Very
Sorry, Mr. President. I had to play with
you. So then, like, the aliens make it to the point. They start opening to fire the giant laser, and the president is like out of missiles. Everybody's out of missiles. And they're gonna try to, they're gonna try to, box 1, Foxtrot 2, whatever. And Randy Quaid's like, I got one, Mr. President. So he starts flying in there.
Sorry, I'm late, Mr. President.
Yeah,
I got a little hung up back there.
He's like, gentlemen, let's clear the road. And then there's like a bajillion alien ships and a bajillion, but these 3 planes are clearing the road.
In space.
But so he's flying in there and he gets into range and he goes to fire and the missile's jammed. It's not going to fire. And he realizes, like, I have to sacrifice myself. I have to become the missile to take this out so that the beam doesn't kill everybody.
Yep.
And he's like, tell my kids I love them.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's like, oh.
That's where you get and that's where you get that great moment. Hello, boys.
The gun opens and he goes, hello, boys. I'm back.
That's
it. The funny part is right after that, the plane flies in and there's like this explosion. And if you go back and you listen to it, right when the plane goes in, there's this little like, scream, and that is James Brown from the beginning of I feel good. Dude, it's that scream sped up.
Oh my god, dude.
That's one of the little like weird facts I found out where I'm like, what? Okay.
James Brown appears in this movie at the very end.
He saves the world from the aliens because he goes,
and then you get the whole like, oh, they make it back? Did Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum make it back to Earth? And they're walking all cool now because they got cigars in their mouth. You got a big bird.
And they crashed the ship.
Got a big bird on the back.
You got the jackets with a big bird on the back.
The jackets, big bird on the back.
They're gonna make movies about us. Oh wait, they already are. Oh my god.
And one thing we didn't touch on is President Whitmore gets like the coolest speech.
Wait, that's what I was gonna say. I wanted to end on this because.
Oh, if you want to end on that, I got something that I need to talk about.
Go ahead first, and we'll come back to this.
I loved it when big movie explosion. They're having to revert to very old technology because that's what's available, right? So they've been using Morse code. And to me, it was not supposed to be comedic, but it was really funny that like, all right, the President Whitmore, he's in his jet and he's like, all right, Colonel, now we know how to take him down, get the message out. Like, this is how you do it. And then the Colonel goes, you heard him, boys, get the word out. And then everyone goes, yes, sir.
Yeah, and I like how they're all up top like that, so you get to watch them like all.
Oh damn it! I did a Q instead of a T. Son of a! I'm gonna go back.
That was too many dashes. Too many.
When they're first doing the Morse code, they get like in contact with the Russians, and they're like, "America has a plan for a counterattack," and the Russian guy's like, "About damn time!" Like,
yes,
you guys like to blow stuff up all the time. Let's go,
America. That's where this movie becomes Team America, because all the other countries are like, "Well, we're just too stupid to figure out anything else on our own."
They have David
the Americans. They got it. Thank God they got it. They figured it out. And then the Russians are like, when do we attack? and they have the Chinese, and the Chinese are like, fuck yeah, we're doing it.
You see Egypt, you see all
and the French are like, but I'm tired.
You can't have that. Fire the missiles.
Well, you can't, no time for a nap. You gotta fire those missiles.
We'll have a nap. Fire the missiles.
So
oh my God.
We'll go back and we'll end on this. The best part of the best scene of the whole movie, in my opinion.
Yeah. Dude.
Other than when the lasers fire in the beginning and you get the cool explosions.
Yeah.
Was brought on because they wanted to name the movie Independence Day, and the studio didn't like the name Independence Day. They wanted them to change it to Doomsday because it had nothing to do with Independence Day and
they made it July
4th of July and everything like that. But it didn't really have anything to do with it, even though it happened on July 4th. Right. So they wrote this into the script, the speech for Bill Pullman, so that it would be like the world's Independence Day from the aliens, and that would be like the thing. But he gets up on this Jeep and gives the greatest speech about like patriotism, and the whole world manages to hear him through this megaphone, and it just makes you want to learn how to fly a plane and
punch a commie is what I'm going to do.
Not from tyranny,
punch a commie,
oppression, or prosecution, but from annihilation. Like, oh shit,
that's right.
Fucking do
fighting for our right to live, our right to survive.
Can I see Vivica A. Fox's asses again?
Yeah. She's in the background doing the dance. They just kind of gyrate out. Yeah.
Like, we will not go quietly into the night. Yeah. We will not vanish. We're
without a fight.
On.
Yeah.
Today we celebrate our Independence Day, and all these rednecks are like, "Fuck yeah, dude!"
Yeah. They're all holding up Jack Daniels and malt liquor.
Yes. And there's one guy in the crowd who has full like G.I. Joe mustache, and for some reason an Uzi, where it's like, dude, where did you get that? And he's like, I brought it from home.
I always carry it. It's always, I'm strapped.
They call me Uzi Dan. That's why I'm here. And his finger's on the trigger, dude. It's like safety on that thing. Okay. Give this man a jet. He deserves.
So if you want to feel patriotic on the 250th birthday of this country, go ahead and listen to, or go ahead on Disney Plus or Tubi or watch Independence Day watch the Bill Pullman speech. Just bring it up on YouTube. I'm sure it's there.
It's everywhere, dude.
You'll feel a well of pride as you blow shit up. Hopefully, we all make it out of this weekend with 10 fingies.
10 toesies.
A lot of people don't know, but these are the last nights they're gonna have all 10 fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you guys.
ERs everywhere are stocking up on nylon sutures and bags of ice for fingies.
for the fingies. Thank you guys so much for watching. As Matt said in the beginning, shoot us an email. Fill us in on your stories from what is the 90s to you? What's a thing that screams the 90s, 80s, or early 2000s even? But tell us your stories. Let us know what you want to hear from us, what you want us to cover. Movies, TV shows, just give us some time with the shows. We got to put a lot of effort into those, but we're happy to do it. Happy to relive take a walk down memory lane through the nostalgia land with you. Check us out on Instagram, nostalgialand.podcast. Give us a follow, throw some likes up there. We got a lot of clips from our shows, our videos. But we appreciate you. And comment. Go to YouTube, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave us those comments. Let us know what you want to hear, because we want to make this community around you guys as much as it is us three idiots trying to put this show together for you. Have a little fun. Until next time,
I'm Matt.
I'm Trey.
And I'm Tyler. Cowbunga.